You know, there's two different kinds of people in this world. People who are taking action, further proceeding their lives, and people who are falling further behind. You have to become that person who is steady moving forward. And let me tell you, there's going to be times in life where you're trying to move forward, you're trying to do things. It doesn't seem like much is happening, much is changing. But it's all about your efforts and your mental efforts of always checking yourself all the time. It's a very hard path and hard journey and a hard life to live, that life where you're always moving forward. There's a lot of adversity, there's a lot of work involved, but it's something you must commit to and just trust in yourself and trust the process. There's something about focused-minded individuals who get by themselves a lot and really check themselves and really make sure they're doing the right things. And every day is not going to seem like the best, most productive day. But it's all about staying on course. It's all about doing your best. It's all about going through those times where you don't even know what's happening, but you're putting in that work. You have that vision. You have that thought in mind all the time that you're going to become the man or woman that you're supposed to be. It's the most important thing that crosses your mind on a daily basis. Focused-minded individuals, loners, are constantly reinventing themselves. If you don't see people for even a couple months, half a year, up to a year, you're going to be unrecognizable to these people, just who you've become, who you are. Focused-minded individuals are always reinventing the wheel because that's how they're living their life. It's much different than people who live their life declining all the time because they want to have a bit of fun, they want to do this, they want to do that. It's not worth it. That's the type of life that is not worth living. I'm telling you that right now. It is empty, it is useless. You're always going to be looking for the next bit of fun, for the next bit of fun. And it's all like a runaway. That's why, bro, I can't even take vacations. I can't do any of that stuff because I feel like I'm drifting further and further from my why in life, my purpose. It just don't even feel right. Will I ever take a vacation? Most likely. But for the longest time, and even still right now, I can't take a vacation. And it comes down to you knowing your own self, your own intuition, you trusting in your ways, you trusting how you feel, how things really should go. And these are very logical trustings. It's not like emotional trustings. It's not, oh, my feelings, I'm just going to listen to my feelings all the time. It's not that. It's logical ways of thinking. I trust in this. I trust in that. This is the way it must be. Is very precise, very logical. Not doing fleety emotional things. Oh my God, I need to have fun. That shit's not going to get you nowhere. It comes down to you taking the right actions in life. It's a much better life constantly moving forward, going through all that pain and constantly doing things that is setting you further and further back in life. That's a terrible way to live. I used to live that life and it caught up to me, and that's when I made a change. Because I was a younger kid in high school and I was partying. I was doing all the things that young guys should be doing. I've talked about this on my channel many times. And bro, it's a path to disaster. There's no winning involved. There's no life. There's no end goals. There's nothing. It's a road to nowhere. It's a road to helplessness. I am blessed that I have saw that early, by 18. Like, that's very, very early. I stopped doing a lot of things that was leading me nowhere because I saw it happening in plain sight. Like, I don't know why I'm blessed with that. Like, so many people, bro, move in the wrong directions for far too long in life. I was blessed to have started moving in the right directions at a much younger age. I trusted myself more than anybody else. People's telling me, do this, go and try this, go to college, go to university, get this job, do this. I trusted myself all the way through in my life, on my journey. And there was times where you really don't know what's going on, but you still trust yourself. That's what I'm saying. You have to trust yourself and your logical ways of thinking. People oftentimes make emotional decisions in life to where, oh my God, I have to get this job. Oh my God, I have to go to school. Oh my God. And it's just like quick decisions that leads you to a life you don't even want to live. That's what can happen. You have to listen to yourself. You have to trust yourself. And there's something about focused-minded individuals who know what's up in life, who get so much further ahead than such a high percentage of people in the world because they know what they're doing. They're always reinventing the wheel. People's always watching focused-minded individuals. They're fascinating. They're mysterious. There's a mystery involved. That is a person you must become. That is the only way I see in life. I could not imagine any other life. I could not imagine doing anything else but living a life in that direction, which is going forward. Not declining, not partying all the time, not doing crazy shit. If you want to do stuff like that, it has to be such quick actions. You want to let loose a little bit, you have to do it and then get out and get right back on the horse. You want to have your bits of fun. I'm not going to sit here and say you can't have no fun. You definitely can. You definitely can have fun and live a good life and be on your purpose and stuff like this. But you have to be so locked in on your purpose. The fun has to be so fast and back to your shit. That's how it has to be. You can't live life for the fun. You can't live life thinking it's going to be all vacations and lollipops the whole way through. Because it's not. And that's not even a life you should even want. And I don't even think you would want it anyways. Something that comes to mind is Dana White, president of the UFC. He said things like, he don't even want to take vacations. This guy's a billionaire, bruh. He don't even want to take vacations. He wants to get right back to work. He wants to do what he does. Make fights. Promotion. He wants to be on his purpose. His purpose of life is funner than any vacation ever will be. He says he takes a vacation sometimes and he can't wait to get back to work on Monday. That's what I'm saying, bro. The thing is, most people in the world cannot find their why. So they do go and party. They do go take vacations. They do all the crazy shit that they think they should be doing. And they come back to a valueless, purposeless life. And it's not where you want to be. I used to, when I was young, partied, did all that kind of stuff. And it's just the whole rest of the week is just shit. The truth is, everybody can create a life for themselves where every single day, Monday through Friday, through Saturday, through Sunday is lit. It's fun. It's purposeful. You know what you're doing. You're living the life you want to live. You're doing things you want to do on your terms. I just wish more people would understand this. But most people in the world don't. They do go and party all the time, take vacations, ruin themselves, ruin their value, ruin their looks, ruin their health. They become toxic, not fun to be around, people out of shape, withered. And it's because they have not worked hard. They have not dedicated themselves in life. All the passion so many people had when they were younger and when they were fresh has got lost. They went down the road of degeneracy. And it's not a road you want to go down. Bro, I did stuff like that for like a couple years straight. It caught up to me by 17, 18, and I realized quick, okay, this stuff is starting to take a toll on my health in a big way. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's starting to weigh on me. It's starting to change me for the worst. You can have your bit of fun when you're young, and you can have a lot of fun. And you're not going to notice that much of a change, but if you keep doing it all the time, it catches up. The thing is, guys, some people continue those actions into their 20s, into their 30s even, and it ruins them. Their life is gone. Everything they could have done is gone. If you live life the right way, in your later teens, into your early 20s, into your mid 20s, into your late 20s, you can still be a very energized, healthy, ambitious, creative, wonderful human being into your 30s, into your 40s, even into your 50s, into your 60s, into your 70s, if you keep it up. And that is the life you want to live. It's the life everybody wants to live, but most people don't get life. They think it's right to party, to do crazy shit into their 20s. So on and so forth. It is not. You ruin yourself. You can't do it. You have to be committed to life fully. You have to be committed to working hard, to finding your path and purpose. All that other stuff is nonsense. It's unfulfilling, bro. Like, it makes no sense. You do it and it's done, and it's back to baseline. You want a solid baseline. Most people in life does not have a solid baseline. The harder you work, the luckier you get, and it happens for a reason. Things go that way for a reason. You left no stones unturned. I used to do so much work in the wrong directions. I used to do so much work for literally nothing. But at the same time, it was for something, because I showed God how bad I wanted things in life. Even though I did work for years in wrong directions, He saw the effort. He will reward this. You have to want to live the life that you know deep down inside you could. You have to live that life even when you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going on. You might take actions in life and work so hard at things that might fail. But if you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going, you're going to find it. It could happen in your mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s. It could happen at any time. You just have to keep on the horse. You just have to keep going down that route in life. And keep promises you make to yourself. You know what you're capable of. You know you are capable of those things. And it's the path of a lone wolf. It is the path of a loner. It is the path of a very focused-minded individual. And it is the best life. There's nothing fun about going crazy all the time with people that's not even your real bro. Not even your real friends. There's nothing fun about it, bruh. I saw that shit early on. It's not fun. There's nothing good about it. The traditional ways of life is the answer. And the reason why you would even be considered a loner is because you do so many things alone. Like, most people ain't going to stick around for the work that you're going to be putting in. They could, but they don't want to put in the work. So they go their way, you go yours. They go to the club, you're steady putting in the work. Steady grinding. They steady wilding. By 40, they will be a withered bum. By 40, you are multi-millionaire on top of the world. Big, big difference. They'll be talking about you as the person that they used to know, as the person you used to be friends with, but not everybody takes the same directions in life. When you're just a younger kid, you can relate to almost everybody. You're all young, you're all in school. It's at like a baseline, like everyone's kind of at the same. People are in a position to start to make decisions. People make decisions in all different types of ways. You have to make sure you make the right decisions going your ways. Know who you are, know what decisions to make. Don't follow the path of nobody else, don't do what nobody else tells you to do. Only you know the answers, only you know what you can truly do. Other people ain't got a clue. People's gonna write you off when you do make your own decisions. Some people will think you're crazy. Some people, will completely belittle you because deep down they might know you're actually making the right decision. They might know that. You're gonna get haters when you're very focused. People call you a tryhard. People will call you any name in the book just to diminish what you are, who you're becoming. They think you should live life like them. They think you should not try. You put in so much to the point where you're going to be undeniable, and they don't like that because they don't do that. They think they can be blessed by just barely doing anything in life, and it's not going to happen. You have to leave no stones unturned. And like I said, most things, like most focused-minded individuals are constantly reinventing themselves. They're never the same person. You see people you used to see years ago. You're just a different person. They're the same. You're different. They're not even the same. They're fucking worst. They're literally worst. And you're even better than you were. So there's going to be some solid envy and hatred involved. Because you simply chose to move different in life. They want you to think like them, bro. You're not doing that, though. But that's what they want. You make them feel uncomfortable. Oh, I don't see life like that. I think you should be doing this, and I think you should be doing that, and why are you this way? Why do you do this? It's why? They just don't want to understand. They envy you, bruh. They don't even want to get it. They don't want to accept that greatness is in your blood. They don't want to accept that greatness is in your DNA. They don't want to accept it. These kind of conversations makes these people very, very uncomfortable. They can't talk about success. They can't talk about doing better. They can't talk about purpose, passion. They got none of that. They got no direction. They got no hope. They don't even know what their skill sets are. Nothing. But I'll tell you what. Focused-minded individuals are always behind the scenes, putting in the work, reinventing the wheel. Becoming better, becoming greater, becoming stronger. Becoming a better potential father figure, a better potential mother figure. Understanding what kind of work needs to be done. Understanding what directions they should probably go in if they want to have a successful future, because a lot of people in this degenerate society are entitled and they don't think they have to put in the work. They think the things that they think in life should just come so easily. Oh, I can be a mother so easily. Are you kidding me? It takes zero skill set to be a mother, to be considered one. You let him slip in and you're considered a mother. Doesn't make you a good one. Vice versa. People think things like that should just come so easily. Oh yeah. You gotta put in a shitload of work. A shitload. But it's this degenerate world where people don't want to even acknowledge that. Let me live my life. Let me live my life. Unbelievable, really. No accountability. Nothing inside of you wants to become a better man, a better woman. It's just awful. But this is the degenerate world we live in, and I don't recommend walking the path of degeneracy. Walking a path that's going to lead you to nowhere. Just smoke. Walk down a path. You know what? You might be uncertain. Do it anyways. You don't know what's going to happen, but you have to trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, work your way up to even trusting yourself. Bro, when I was a younger kid, I had natural confidence. There's something about me that I always had confidence no matter what. And confidence is even something you can work on. So what I'm saying is, if you don't have it, you have to put in work so to even feel confident. Put yourself in that position and then trust your higher self. That's what it comes down to. Because if you're fat, obese, overweight, some drug addict, some alcoholic, you're not going to have confidence. You have to put yourself in a position to do work, to become confident, and then you make decisions off of your confidence. That's what it comes down to. Most people don't even want to put in the work to even feel confident. That's step one. Because once you feel confident, now you're in your natural state. When you're in your natural state, then you start to reinvent the wheel. Then you start to become better. Then you start to make improvements. Then you start to make better decisions. It's like an effect. Things just start, the pieces of the puzzle just start coming together. And that's how it's done. But people don't even want to think about these things today. They just want to take a vacation. Someone come to the bar and give me a drink. It's so stupid. These people are leading a path of degeneracy. And that is all it is ever gonna be until you wake the F up and realize that is not life. Even if you want to have like a drink, it should be something that's enjoyed. You're working so hard, you're so accomplished, you've done a lot. Enjoy a little drink. Okay, get right back on the horse. No one should be living the life of degeneracy, but it's what the world has become. There's very, very, very few chosen folks. There's very, very few focused-minded individuals. If you want a hope in hell, if you want a shot, you have to become one. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see you at the top.